Walid Abdullah, the former goalkeeper of Al Nassr, has made some striking statements regarding superstar Cristiano Ronaldo, the team's captain, and the possibility of his conversion to Islam. Speaking as a guest on the program Al-Hissa Al-Akhira, Abdullah confirmed long-standing rumors about Ronaldo's openness to converting, citing his clear integration and adaptation to Saudi Arabian culture. Ronaldo genuinely wants to convert to Islam. I spoke to him about it, and he expressed interest. He has already prostrated on the field after scoring, and he always encourages the players to pray and follow Islamic religious practices, said the former Saudi international. Abdullah went on to explain that Ronaldo has taken a deep interest in local culture, especially Islam and its practices, in order to better respect and understand his Muslim teammates. Demonstrating a great deal of kindness toward them, the Portuguese star has ensured that his teammates have time to pray between training sessions. Abdullah shared more insights into Cristiano Ronaldo's growing interest in Islam, revealing how the superstar has shown respect for Islamic practices since his arrival in Saudi Arabia. When the call to prayer sounds during training, Ronaldo asked the coach to pause the session until it's finished, Abdullah explained. In the beginning, I was close to Cristiano because he wasn't familiar with the country's culture, the club, or other aspects. He was curious and often asked me questions about certain details. According to Abdullah, Ronaldo has always been interested in converting to Islam. Before his move to Al Nassr in the winter of 2023, reports suggested that his former Real Madrid teammates, Mesut Ozil and Karim Benzema, had tried to convince him to becoming a Muslim. The former Al Nassr goalkeeper pointed out a particularly telling moment. When Ronaldo prostrated on the field after scoring, all the players shouted Allahu Akbar in unison. However, Abdullah added to Al-Hissa Al-Akhira that regardless of whether Ronaldo decides to embrace Islam, his discipline and commitment as a player are unquestionable. He is an extremely disciplined and dedicated player, and it's this discipline that has brought him to this position, he said. Abdullah also spoke about Ronaldo's humility, noting that both he and his son behave with simplicity and warmth toward others. Anyone who comes to Saudi Arabia appreciates him and feels comfortable with him, he added. Former Al Nassr goalkeeper Walid Abdullah has shared a surprising claim about Cristiano Ronaldo's potential conversion to Islam. According to Abdullah, during their time together at Al Nassr, Ronaldo expressed interest in converting to Islam. Abdullah's revelation adds to the growing intrigue surrounding the football legend's personal life following his move to Saudi Arabia in 2023. Ronaldo's interest in Islam while in Saudi Arabia. Cristiano Ronaldo, who has long been known for his Catholic faith, made a significant move to Saudi Arabia in 2023, joining Al Nassr, a club in a predominantly Muslim country. The change in environment has led to a deeper exposure to Islamic culture, which has piqued his interest, according to Abdullah. In a recent statement, Abdullah revealed that he had spoken with Ronaldo about the possibility of him converting to Islam. Ronaldo genuinely wants to convert to Islam. I spoke to him about it, and he expressed interest, Abdullah said. This conversation is part of a larger pattern of Ronaldo showing respect and curiosity about the religion and its practices since arriving in Saudi Arabia. Ronaldo's respect for Islamic traditions. Abdullah also highlighted that Ronaldo's respect for Islamic traditions has been evident in various ways during his time at Al Nassr. The goalkeeper noted that Ronaldo has already performed sujood, prostration, on the field after scoring goals. Additionally, he encourages his teammates to pray and adhere to Islamic customs. Ronaldo has already prostrated on the field after scoring, and he always encourages the players to pray and follow Islamic religious practices, Abdullah explained. Ronaldo's respect for his teammates' faith extends beyond just symbolic gestures. The Portuguese superstar is known to ensure that his teammates have time to pray during training sessions. Abdullah mentioned that when the call to prayer rings out during practice, Ronaldo is quick to ask the coach to pause the session until the prayer is completed. When the call to prayer sounds during training, Ronaldo asks the coach to pause the session until it's finished, Abdullah said. further illustrating the footballer's sensitivity to the religious customs of his new home. Curiosity about Saudi culture. Abdullah also shared insights into Ronaldo's initial months in Saudi Arabia, where the football icon was eager to learn about his new environment. In the beginning, I was close to Cristiano because he wasn't familiar with the country's culture, the club, or other aspects, when Abdullah recalled. He was curious and often asked me questions about certain details. Ronaldo's curiosity about Saudi culture and his openness to learning reflects his genuine interest in adapting to his new surroundings. This marks a stark contrast to the often private nature of the superstar, showcasing his willingness to integrate into the community. Ronaldo's unyielding professionalism and dedication. Amidst these speculations about his faith, Abdullah took the opportunity to praise Ronaldo's dedication and professionalism on and off the pitch. Despite the off-field rumors, the 39-year-old is known for his rigorous discipline, and his commitment to the game remains unparalleled. Abdullah emphasized Ronaldo's strong work ethic, describing him as extremely committed and disciplined, underscoring that the five-time Ballon d'Or winner continues to set a high standard for himself and his teammates, both in training and in matches. Ronaldo's past statements on his arrogance and success. Ronaldo's personality has often been a topic of debate. In 2016, the forward made headlines after comparing himself to God, explaining that his arrogance contributed to his success. Speaking to Mundo Deportivo via The Independent, Ronaldo shared his thoughts on being criticized for his attitude. There are people out there who hate me and who say I'm arrogant, vain, and whatever. That's all part of my success. I am made to be the best. We cannot live being obsessed with what other people think about us, Ronaldo said at the time. Ronaldo's remarks came after he faced harsh criticism, and he defended his approach to life, emphasizing his resilience and mental strength. Not even God managed to please the entire world, he added, reinforcing his belief in the importance of self-confidence. Reflections on his personal growth. Despite his immense success and the constant pressure, Ronaldo has often reflected on how his life experiences shaped the person he has become. He spoke candidly about the challenges he faced in his youth, which helped him develop the mental toughness required to succeed in football. I have a clear conscience. I sleep well. I feel good helping others, regardless of whether that's with big things or small things. I look at life differently ever since I became a father, he said, acknowledging how fatherhood has changed his outlook on life. Ronaldo also reflected on his difficult early life. I was ironing my own clothes when I was 11 years old. My mental strength goes back to those days. If this is what I am, if everything I've achieved in football has been for this, I couldn't possibly ask for anything else, he stated. This is the end of our video. If you enjoy Islamic content like this, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.